Come with us on a list of locals' favorite restaurants in New Orleans.
Oysters.
Really like cheesecake.
These are crazy.
Restaurant, you just ruined beignets for me.
Here, young, wild, and for sure free.
Oh my god!
First, we're starting at Giacomo's, where we had this amazing, innovative Cajun cuisine meal. I cannot wait to go back to Giacomo's. They give you free cornbread, which was the most delicious cornbread that I've ever had. It was topped with this chimichurri that was covered in butter instead of olive oil. Guess what, too? You can ask for extra and it's free. Come on, this is the number one reason I can't wait to go back already. But besides the amazing cornbread, they had all types of amazing food, like this fried grit that had this crunchy outside and soft inside, then this unique alligator sausage cheesecake, which was their top selling item. It was a shrimp and andouille sausage alligator cheesecake. That is a mouthful to say, and it was a mouthful to take a bite, but every bite was absolutely delicious. So I had this classic fried green tomato dish, but you can see they made it innovative with their Giacomo's style by topping it with this shrimp. It's covered in this shrimp remoulade. It was delicious in every bite, and if you've never had a fried green tomato, this is one to try. I would book a flight back to New Orleans for this cheesecake and this cornbread in a heartbeat. The people at Giacomo's went above and beyond. They were so kind. They gave us this free dessert, this creme brulee and bread pudding. I was so full after this meal, I thought I couldn't take a bite, but after trying these delicious desserts, we finished the plate clean. The restaurant is very small. You walk through the kitchen to get to your table. You might wait a while, but I'm telling you, it's worth the wait. And if you can just squeeze in there, you've lucked out because this restaurant is loved by locals and tourists alike. You can see on the Google reviews that they have tons. And when you try the food and you see how hard the staff works, you will know why. Next, our visit's going to take us to Cochon, which was another amazing restaurant that the locals at our hotel recommended. I went up to the front desk at the hotel and I could tell that this guy was a New Orleans local. So I asked him, where are the places that you eat in town? And he told me about this place, Cochon, where we had amazing appetizers. This was another place with innovative Cajun cuisine. I can see why all the locals eat at these places because they were absolutely tremendously delicious. My goal was to find where the locals eat and to find some innovative Cajun cooking. If that's what you're looking for, Cochon has to be on your list. Here we started with wood-fired oysters. They're not charbroiled, they're wood-fired, which made them very unique. They came with this chili garlic butter sauce that you couldn't stop eating. We had to ask the server for more bread. I highly recommend you do the same. Wood-fired oysters in New Orleans.
Those are so good.
I'm from Florida and I've actually never had alligator before, so I didn't think that it would be tasty, but when I took a bite of this, it was so lemony, had a nice citrus to it, and came with this delicious salad with this like vinaigrette on it. I would totally recommend this. If you've never had alligator, this is one to try, and I don't know if I'd ever try it anywhere else because this definitely seemed like an elevated way to cook it. Alligator. That's really good.
Chewy, but not too chewy. The batter is really good on it.
This banana pudding was some of the best banana pudding that I've ever had. You can see my reaction here.
It's so good, right?
So good.
Oh, it's so good.
So good. After I saw the dessert menu and I saw that the banana pudding was described having duck fat shortbread cookies, banana jam, and chantilly cream, I knew I had to try this. I had to make sure that since we're in New Orleans, this was going to be a classic, amazing Southern style banana pudding. And when I tried it, it did not disappoint. I'm telling you, this would beat your mama's banana pudding in a race. I'm telling you, this would beat your mama's banana pudding, and I don't know if you should tell her that, but you definitely should try it here at Cochon in New Orleans. How did I find all these local recommendations, you asked? Duh, I asked the locals. Here you can see that when I went to this other restaurant that's going to be featured in another video, this amazing server, Will, handed me a handwritten list with all his favorite places to go that he goes with friends, with his parents, and you can tell he was a true local. So this next place where we're going is directly from Will's list. Also, take a screenshot for the places that I didn't get to go to. I imagine they're all delicious.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Will. Yo, Will is the man. Can we get some W's up in here?
Philly cheesesteak beignets, praline cheesecake beignets, hot sausage beignets. These beignets were so good. We had a Philly cheesesteak beignet, we had a hot sausage beignet, and a praline cheesecake beignet. All of them were amazing. I'm gonna have to say the hot sausage was probably my favorite for the savory, which I was surprised because the Philly cheesesteak was definitely the most innovative and unique. But if you're gonna get one lunch beignet, get the hot sausage one. It's also probably the most representative of New Orleans. And I don't think you can go wrong with any dessert one. Come on, cheesecake in a beignet? Forget about it. Sandwich places don't impress me, but when I tried this sandwich, you have to try Francolini's. It's out of the way, but it's worth the drive. If you're gonna get one sandwich, try the Big V. It's a chicken cutlet with prosciutto, mozzarella, and all the goods on top of it. I'm telling you, you're not gonna wanna share. This place is really interesting. It's like an old style deli. So you take a ticket at the front, and I wish I had a video to show you guys. You take a ticket at the front, and you wait for your number to be called, and you order at the counter, then you pay at another counter, and then you go back to the counter you ordered at to pick up. So it could be a little confusing, but it's going to be worth the wait, and it's going to be worth any anxiety of standing around ordering. I can't wait to go back to Francolini's and to have a sandwich shop that impressed me. I'm telling you guys, you need to try this. Last but not least is going to be Loretta's Authentic Pralines, where you're going to have some of the most delicious beignets you've ever had. This beignet is stuffed with full-on pralines, combining some of the most authentic parts of New Orleans in one dessert. And when you take a bite, you're not going to want to go home. Pecan pralines.
Remind me of funnel cake.
At Loretta's Authentic Pralines in New Orleans.
Here's.
Chef Law.
Yo.
It's like, how can a beignet get better? Stuff a freaking beignet with chocolate and caramel, and then talk to me. You're the best things ever. As a bonus, go try these organic banana daiquiris. They're made with fresh fruit. You're already going to be right next to it in the French market. And if it's a hot day, this is going to keep you nice and cool. There's no other place you can get a fresh fruit daiquiri. Go try it, organic banana. And check out this bonus video for the awesome bartender we had making our daiquiris in New Orleans. Gotta love all the people in New Orleans. I can't wait to go back, and I hope you have an amazing trip.
This is way too delicious.
Now check this out. We're gonna try a trick. Get this on camera too.
What kind of trick is that? Nah! That don't look like a trick, that just looks like I'm gonna die.
Are you still not gonna do it?
Still ain't gonna take it.
That's illegal. Dog, that's illegal in 17 states, dude. You can't do that.
Listen.
That's crazy.
Here, young, wild, and for sure free.
Oh my god.
So definitely try the organic banana. You cannot find another fresh fruit made daiquiri anywhere else. Remember, this place closes early, so get there around the middle of the day. A lot of the locals are not eating right in the city, so that's why a couple of these are going to be a little bit out of the way, but I'm telling you, they're worth the trip. These are once in a lifetime kinds of places to try. New Orleans food is very authentic and delicious, and these are some of the most innovative ways I've ever seen that style of food cooked. I hope you guys liked this locals guide to where to eat in New Orleans. I'm telling you, if you stick to this list, you will not have a bad culinary experience. All these meals were absolutely amazing. Anytime I eat at these places, I just can't wait to go back to New Orleans. This will hit all your culinary needs and give you that authentic New Orleans experience, but you won't be stuck in any of those tourist traps. This is where the locals eat. Bye!